Press start. Continue.
Ara. It's your boy Narrcost here with some lewd fun. Am I right, fellow millennials? Good job. I only waited 11 hours. Look at this, but 11 hours is worth the wait, baby, because once the king's here, it's all good. It's all good, baby. Narrcost, more like Nerdcost. Are you here to steal my lunch money, Jay Lofty? Uh-oh. Hold on. Excuse me. I have to give another ara right here. It might not work because I used a different event this time. Aha, there we go. There it is. Somehow I doubt that. Nothing is good enough to wait 11 hours for, unless it's Rage 2, because now I'm fucking fever pitched on that. Ara, Peter Kuhn, you got something for me, Captain Marvel? The fuck are you going on about? We're gonna go with a more deadly. We'll do a normal run. We'll do it nice and pleasant so we can enjoy the nerdgasm that I enjoy about this game and why it's one of the strongest sequels ever made for any video game, period. But you know, Dead Space 2 is too good. We didn't deserve this game. We really didn't, and we didn't deserve fucking EA to come in here and decide that it's gonna make it a multiplayer shooter for the third one, which doesn't exist.
Isaac, are you there? Come in, Isaac.
Yeah, it's just me.
I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
Good. You're right, Isaac.
Something's
The
not
Ishmael
right
is a
about
great
this.
ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Enjoy it while it lasts. You know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you
For what?
for just pushing me to
How
do
you
this.
doing? Where's the
If
tea,
it weren't for
bitch?
you, I never would have made it this far because you made me stick with it.
I'll just remember I'm giving you up for 6 months.
Yeah,
so
I
you
did
can do
see it.
this.
I don't know how I
Unless
feel
we
about
can
it yet.
arrange their leg. Isaac, can you hear me? Look, I'm gonna call you back as soon as I can, okay?
Isaac. I did.
You were drifting away for a moment there, Mr. Clark.
There's the ring.
I believe you were telling me about your nightmares that you've been having. About your dead girlfriend. What was her name?
Nicole.
Nicole.
I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted
Thank you.
to see you again. Just once.
You mean
I
that?
loved you. I always loved you.
Yes. Nicole Brennan. She was a senior medical officer stationed aboard a Planet Cracker class
And I think
vessel.
they finally did a horror game right
USG
with the protagonist.
Yes.
Hold on,
Part
I'll
of a
put
mining
subtitles on
operation
too.
Aegis 7.
Hold on, settings, visuals. Sometimes notifications on. Oh god. It's gotta have. It's probably in audio or some fucking weird. Yeah, there we go. 5.1 surround sound. There we go. It should be good enough. F for Isaac's Gamer GF. Narrcost goes to
I
jail.
understand communications went down
I'm sorry
shortly
that I
after their
showed a
arrival.
picture of Pro Jarrett's cock,
You were
okay?
part of the repair mission. A mission for which you volunteered, am I right? What did you find aboard that ship, Isaac?
I haven't had my honeymoon just yet. We'll be having it at the end of the month. Also be alert, so the 24th through the 31st, I won't be streaming because I'll be in Aruba. I'll try and make the stream from Aruba if I can, if the Wi-Fi is strong enough, but I doubt
Made
it.
you see things, didn't it? Things you didn't want to see.
I don't think that looks like Dillian Harper now.
What did it say, Isaac? What did it say to you, Isaac? Isaac, can you hear me?
It's still greater than Comcast. If that's the case, I'm going to be really pissed.
Isaac, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Dana, I found Isaac Clark.
I love the
Repeat,
fact that he has straight up PTSD. There's someone that can deal with your bullshit and so you can put you up for the majority of their life. I know. That's how you know. I probably have a pro Jared wiener.
Where am I? Alright, I know you're confused right now. I can explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay? Listen.
Look at, I don't know about this. Maybe you don't. Oh, well. I love this intro too. This fucking. Yep. My God. See, look at this body horror.
Franco? Franco, what happened?
This is the truth, though. I don't think you could have gone.
If you can hear me, run! Run!
You couldn't have gone through the events of Dead Space 1 and it's just been all right. Like, you know, you couldn't just shake that off and be the hardened badass. Like, you would come with some baggage. I ran the wrong way. I done fucked up. I fucked up. I'm already dead. All right, so this is good. This is a good start. Excellent start. 10 out of 10. Best start I could have possibly ever had in my life. Good job. I'm glad that I remember this game. Hence the loony bin. But I love that. This is the only game series that I think they've ever really kind of explored the fact that they're past, besides God of War. Subtitle. Why didn't the subtitles stay on? Weird. Okay, subtitles are on. I thought I said yes to that in the first place. Just getting the first death out of the way. Yep, that's right. Just a nice little warm-up. Just a nice little warm-up here. Pictures on your Instagram. Thank you. Come on, get off. Get off. Get off. You got scratched already. Come on, Nar. Just makes the tension that much more worth it. Chapter 1. Just keep running, 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 running. But yeah, you know, God of War had a little something where it was like, oh yeah, Kratos is kind of an upset boy, you know? Like this one, he really couldn't get over the fact. Yeah, my son wore purple as well. Whoopsie doopsie. These fucking pieces of people all over the place. But you actually get to see. Like, the Dead Space lore was so good. It was so good. They could have taken it in any sort of direction whatsoever. They could have kind of kept it pretentious and said maybe it was like a religious thing. Maybe they could have done it was alien things, but nope. Fucking planets. It's death moons. Moons that are hungry from other planets. Oh my god. I don't get it. They could have done so much. They could have made the whole thing in his head. They could have made it like a true psychological fucking twist. But death moons.
My eye's looking much better today,
Yes,
yeah?
planetary vor.
It hurts. It still hurts. Yes, I'll schedule you for another session tomorrow. No, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I can take another session. I don't dare. First thing tomorrow. Now let's talk about what you saw.
I don't know, man. I don't know how I would have ended Dead Space, in all honesty. But I seriously thought that Dead Space was the answer to Resident Evil. Because at this time, this is like post-Resident Evil 5. All this shit garbage.
Come on, man. Patient 4. I remember you. Tideman said all the key subjects need to be eliminated, terminated. Which one more? Listen to me, man. What matters? Listen to me! Matter! We can both get out of here. Just cut me out of this straitjacket. No one's getting out of here alive. Don't do it.
That's what I'm saying. And they could have. This could have been the Resident Evil killer. They could have made a big-time franchise off this game.
Take it easy, buddy. Just take it easy.
Your rig is red. It's red. There's a health pack and a flashlight in that wall locker. You should grab them.
All right, man.
Take it.
I forgot who voices
I
Isaac.
won't be needing it anymore.
We're gonna
Isaac, we're all gonna
burn
burn for what we did to you.
Gunnar Wright is his name? There we go, B. Yeah, Isaac Clarke, the most devastating curb stomp in video gaming history. Eat your heart out, Gears of War. You got nothing.
Clark. Isaac Clarke, is that you?
Who are you?
My name is Dana. I'm the one trying to rescue you.
Why? What's going on?
You're suffering from a unique form of dementia, Isaac. Something you contracted on Aegis 7.
Disrespectful? No, it's smart.
How do you know all this about me?
I'm pretty sure that's what Isaac Clarke would have done
If you
anyways.
can get here, I can
Because
treat
you
and
can't
get you to
have
safety.
these things have fucking limbs.
Because I'm not the one shooting at you.
Fuck.
Just follow the route I'm sending you.
I really love what they did this. It's one of my favorite things. Is what they do with that objective thing. See, because if you're not aware of what a necromorph can do, is that pretty much any living host, and this is where, see, they do all these things for world building too. You see, environmental storytelling, they're all building the spire from the first game. All of them are doing. Oh, Jesus, shit! That got me. That got me. Fuck me. But I love that they did that. Like they could have done so much more with this whole series. It sucks. He's just bullying childhood, so he wants to be edgy video games to cool off. I think horror games can actually do some of the best atmospheres out there in video games if they're done right. The whole idea that you, like, they should have just built off the fact that you can't trust the protagonist. Like, you know, so with what Spec Ops The Line did. Like, I would have thought that would have been really cool.
What the hell?
Dead Space 3 doesn't exist to me. But, like, yeah, even the way that they handle this. Like, they introduced the mechanics. And you always are on edge throughout this entire game every time you go into a vent. Because they built it up into such a way that you know that necromorphs from the first game, that's the only way they got around, were the vents. So you're in their territory. Like, this game is so smart in its own design, it hurts.
If Tideman finds you, more people will die.
Including me.
Not if you follow my route.
I don't like this.
You don't have to like it. Just hurry before you get locked in.
See, they kind of explain the world. See, then that's what my number one favorite thing about this series is that they always play off the fact that Isaac is an engineer. He's not a warrior, he's not a fighter, he's not a soldier, he's not ex-military, he's literally just a engineer. And every weapon that he used in Dead Space 2, in Dead Space 1, was solely based off of mining materials, engineering, buzzsaws, etc. Right? The worst gun in the game is actually a gun. And it's like his ability to improvise. And they show how the world kind of works. It's kind of similar to our own, but it's like a hyper high tech. You know, that's their surgery table. And see, they kind of teach you mechanics, how to improvise if you're low on ammo. That kinesis is way more upgraded without them telling you, hey, guess what? You can use other enemies to stumble the other ones. And you can even rip off the limbs of other necromorphs and use them as weapons against other necromorphs. Turn them into oatmeal, baby. And that's why I love about it, because Isaac Clarke isn't like he's not a stereotypical hero. He's not an action hero. He's not like Marcus Phoenix or anything. It's just everything that he does is improvised. And the fact that is he was a normal dude that got put into an ultra hyper fucked up situation, and he's not okay from it. He's not better from Dead Space 1. He's actually worse than he was, because in Dead Space 1 at least he was innocent of what was out there. Which doesn't make any sense, but every critically acclaimed video game has been a single-player experience. Like, I'm all for multiplayer, but I'm 100% sure, like, the longevity of a game is based off of multiplayer and being able to play with your friends and stuff like that. But they shouldn't be shoehorned in. Well, even Isaac Clarke is not that much of a badass. Like, see, like, throughout this entire game series, like, until Dead Space 3, Isaac is... he's kind of uncertain of himself. He's still... his moves aren't super fluid. Isaac Clarke is an everyman. And that's what's awesome about it. He's an everyman that was a force to adapt to his situation. He doesn't enjoy killing. He's just efficient. He needs just to get the fuck out of here.
Help me! Please, God, somebody help me! Oh, God, please do something!
And, like, this is the worst possible situation you could be in.
You!
Calm
Thank
down.
God.
I'll cut you out of
Please,
there.
Come help me.
Is that a tissue laser? A plasma cutter?
Oh my God!
Fuck.
What the fuck are you doing?
Hi, Natty.
I'm trying.
Oh. Just how fucking nasty these guys are. The plasma cutter. Legendary. Oh yeah, I watch South Park all the time. I haven't watched it in a long time though. Oh, I didn't even... You know what? That's... I never knew you could actually break that. Huh.
Isaac, it's Dana. You
Yeah,
have
I
to
wish
dismember the creatures to stop them.
See, like, I wish that they would have
Just try to
built
stay in
more
one
of a
piece.
character around Isaac Clarke. Like in the third one. Like, that's what I was hoping for. Like, if anything, I don't even know. Like, my one dream, like, one of my gaming fantasies right now is solely to have, like, Capcom maybe. Like, maybe just have Capcom come about and take it and put it on its new engine and reboot the franchise. Because they did some crazy shit with Resident Evil 2, especially when it came down to body damage. And all I could keep on imagining is, like, to see the muscle fibers tearing off necromorphs. Slow it down if you can't have a bunch of them at one time. But just imagine, like, imagine trying to take out necromorphs and just watching the sinew. This is just on normal difficulty. Jesus shit. Oh, God. All right. It's down, baby. I forgot what I went on to. I think I did it on Zealot, but hardcore mode. Hardcore mode is a meat grinder. Like, that's realism mode. Yeah, and the environmental storytelling in this one is really, really dope. And the fact that you actually get to see necromorphs start off on their incursions. Just playing that now, it can be interesting. Oh, in hardcore, I think you have to beat the game first in order to get hardcore mode. Like, they lock it behind. Oh, yes, Dead Space did have viable armor and shit, yeah. Which is, yeah, EA's saying, well, I don't know, in 2011, I think it was more accepted back then. Oh, I have done it before. I played this game a couple of times, but apparently I'm already extremely rusty on it.
Who's after us?
Nope, can't do it through there. Sorry, son. My mom taught me always not to put your dick through a gate, especially when it's coming down.
Dana, your fucking route didn't work. There's a security lockdown.
I told you to hurry. How'd you miss it?
And it's nice to have...
I need your help.
It actually is nice to hear Isaac saying, like, what the fuck, man? Oh! 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 Always give the double tap, baby.
Dana? Dana!
It's already over, baby.
Okay, you're right. I do need your help. Talk to me.
Look, Isaac, we don't have to be friends. But like it or not, we're stuck together. Tideman's
Oh, you know what?
enemy,
Damn, I should
not
probably
the
try to
North.
play this
All right.
with
I
a
found
mouse
you in
and
the room.
keyboard.
Fine. So where the hell am I?
Huh.
How
I
did
never
I
even
come
thought
up
about
with
trying
this
like that. I
stuff?
wonder
You're
what
on
I can do
Tideman
now.
Station orbiting Saturn. As for the outbreak,
I can probably circumcise a gnat right now.
Tideman's jamming my signal.
Plasma cutter, gravity gun. The plasma cutter, I really love this gun. Like, the plasma cutter is so dope. I don't know, I'm trying to think iconic weapons of all time. Like the BFG or the Doom shotgun. The super shotgun just is... That's up there on my favorite list. That and the cerebral bore. Yeah, the double barrel shotgun. Like, when I first shot that as a kid, I was like, what the fuck is this? There we go. I can dance all day, sucker. I can dance all day. The sperm of a fly is twice the size of the fly's length and half the mass. Flies dropping loads, dude. Access denied. Oh. Oh. Leave him alone. Just gonna make sure that guy doesn't come. Damn it. I keep on hitting the wall. Strategic dismemberment. One of the best game designs ever. Makes you unlearn going for the head, because then if you hit them in the head, what ends up happening is they go into a rage mode, and then they start doing more damage. It's something you don't want to deal with. Doom. I don't understand how Doom is your kryptonite. But then again, I just like fast shooters. Like, I like games that make you do impulse, like, quick movements. It's always been fun to me. Stuck and ran out of ammo. There's some parts that get pretty fucking tight. But there's always the one gun achievement. Just use the plasma cutter.
Fuck.
It's so good. This game was so good. And it was so ahead. Like, they could have done so much more with this fucking franchise. They could have made it... They could have made it infinite, and they kind of hinted at it. Like, they could have done it, like, there was multiple Isaac Clarkes. There was other people that had been touched by the marker. Get those balloons out of here. And, like, this went hardcore. Because even all the enemies are based off of humans, but it's any form of life. Literally, there's embryo necromorphs. And that is fucked up on a real high level. There's children, there's babies. They all introduced in this one is I think the explosive toddlers. And then there's just the children. Save yourself. And I love the fact that's how they kind of explain. They take living human tissue. Give me a shotgun, explosive charge, and Doom. I can't even hit a bitch basic soldier walking around. I don't get it. Miskits, how you doing?
Power breach rectified.
See, look at that, and they feign death. The Flood, Halo-infested Warframe, Zergs, and StarCraft Tyranids. Well, the Tyranids and Necromorphs are pretty similar. I'm doing pretty good, dude. I can't complain. You know, because, like, what? The Tyranids, they pretty much kill everybody and make a people's soup. And the Necromorphs kind of do the same thing. They do a convergence. They get everybody together, and then, yeah, you know, then they, decide that the fucking moon was alive or whatever the fuck they decided to do with Dead Space 3, which is fine, I guess. Oh! I guess I already have the DLCs. For some reason. Seriously? Nara's a people meal, baby. That's right, because you're looking like a snack. The nursery. Okay, so I guess I have all these weapons that I don't remember ever buying. So it must have been in the pack or something. Shock point suit, the agility advanced suit, increased by 10%. A minimum of 15 inventory slots, 15% heavy vintage suit, bloody vintage suit, the hazard suit. Med packs, detonator secret pulse rifle. Forged plasma color. Line gun, detonator, contact beam, flamethrower, force gun. What's commonly compared to Tyranids in the Flood? Zergs are just toned down Tyranids. I don't know what it is. All I know is the Run of Doom could become a comedy skit with a laugh track. Really? That's so fucking weird to me. I thought you would have gone in there and just destroyed the bloody vintage suit. Earth Gub, detonator, secret rifle, and pulse rifle. You know, let's put it on. Let's put it on. Yeah, I'm gonna watch probably Detective Pikachu either tomorrow or on Sunday. Okay, so I can make Doom 2016 look like poetry in motion and take shots from across the map and hit somebody point blank. But you can't. That blows my fucking mind. That doesn't make sense. And groovy. What can you say? You're an artist, baby. Doom 2016 is like my favorite game of all time. Like, I've honestly considered getting like a Doomslayer tattoo. Like, that might be my first tattoo. No, he's playing games on mouse and keyboard. He's PC Master Race all the time. All day long. That's why I don't get. Maybe you're just used to real physics, and now when a game tells you, hey, just gonna take care of that real quick. Oh god. Run. 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 One terrible flaw with your design, monster. Oh, God.
Jesus, that thing was angry. I'm out of the hospital.
Okay, the tram station is just beyond the apartment block.
Hang on. I need more answers. How long have I been here?
3 years.
Too fucking long.
Tideman found you floating in space near Aegis 7 and brought you here today.
Why can't I remember anything?
The marker you found imprinted your brain with a self-replicating signal. The longer you're awake, the more the signal spreads. It's killing you, Isaac. Tideman tried to keep it in check with memory suppressants.
You said you could fix it, right?
Only if you reach me in time. Tram station, get moving.
Yeah, so that you're a living, ticking time bomb for these things, and that's... This fucking game, this whole franchise was ruined, man. Like, it was ruined with Dead Space 3. It kills me. They did everything so right in the first two. This got a little more action-y, but it also explained the world a little bit more. But they stopped, and I don't get it. Like, there's some games that I'm baffled by. Dead Space 3, I was definitely baffled by, but I did have one of the best co-op experiences with that game. I will give them that. The spaceship part, I thought I had left. I thought I had let Snake die, and I felt like shit. I was like, oh my god, we made it through all of this, and we died because I missed an asteroid, but it was, cinematic. Was Lost Planet 3 terrible? I guess it's probably why I don't know about, like... I don't know or hear about Lost Planet ever coming back. I just don't know how they screwed this. I don't know how they did it. That's true, never stop moving. But Resident Evil 3 was good. Oh, come on, don't... Look at dude, I guarantee you you're bad, but you can't be Dead Space 3 bad. And you might be asking why I'm punching the corpse. Because this game has a bad habit. If you let your guard down, one of the skin flayers will come out and start possessing the dead bodies you haven't destroyed. Or it'll reanimate the parts that you didn't destroy.
In accordance with Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law. All citizens are ordered to evacuate. Looters will be shot on sight. This is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest evac route.
Oh, damn it, I should have saved a power node. I forgot about that one being right over here. Yeah, it's always a good rule of thumb to save at least one power node because these rooms are always worth it. So when I find another one and come back... like right there. But what I love about this game is that it actually shows what happens. Like how scary it is when the necromorphs are really coming out. And I actually ended up, like, I was a pretty big fan of this game series. Like, I even watched the animes. They even had animes of this game. But see, you can hear the screams. Like before, you know, when Dead Space first, like the Dead Space 1, it was quiet, it was isolation. But now you're in an actual place with a population, and the population's getting slaughtered, and there's nothing you really can do. And there's not really that, like, Isaac is trying to save them because he probably knows that they're already dead. What can I say here?
Isaac, over here!
Yeah, you might want to start moving.
Who are you? It's the drugs, Isaac. They gave us drugs to make us forget. But it's all coming. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you calling me? Isaac, look out!
Don't worry, I've dealt with these guys before. Oh, EDF? Yeah, Earth Defense Force. Lost Planet 2. I didn't care for Lost Planet. Oh! That got me. Is this one? And some of these apartments have some pretty fucked up stories. See, that's one that's recently just turned. It's more human. It's not dead. See, they'll play dumb, they'll play dead, and that's what I love about them. They're sneaky. See, what I always hoped, what I always really hoped from Dead Space was that it was going to spin off and they were going to do like an Evil Dead third-person shooter. Like, that's like my one dream. And see, I don't know, I've always wondered, like, was there something actually in here, or is this actually Isaac Clarke losing his mind? Gotcha. What are you talking about, dude? Windows Live was the best. Sorry, just let me just handle this real quick. All right. Now that the corpse party's over with. I'm just gonna get rid of these guys. 'Cause they make me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I think they tell you a little bit. Planet tracking first became feasible. Oh, yeah, the planet cracking.
There are necromorphs everywhere.
Yeah.
Is the entire sprawl infected?
Yes.
What happened? The marker was destroyed, Dana. I destroyed it.
You destroyed a marker, Isaac. Tybin built another one.
That's right, bitch. A marker.
Why?
It's powerful alien technology.
You didn't get anything else, though, dog. There's a lot more where that one came from.
Dana? Damn it.
I think so. Like, I remember it sucked because I think you had to have that for Fallout 3. I think even when you originally, like when I first installed Fallout 3 on Steam. What the fuck? I didn't realize that the camera was right onto the fucking couch. Thick boy in space. I didn't think it was. Oof. God. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, David? Oh, God. Damn it. I know she. Oh, shit! That's why I love 2. You motherfucker! Because now you can tell that Isaac Clarke really hates these things. Oh, the door is open. So angry now. It's Isaac Clarke. I can't help it.
Holy shit!
Yep. People trying to escape? Nah, dog. Afraid I can't do that. Wait a second. Can I? Nope. Oh, God. The curb stomp. No, you can't get Skyrim again, Mike. I will ban you from your own Switch if you get Skyrim. safe and sound. Except not, because everybody's dead. Kind of fucked up your job there. Oh, God. Oh, I forgot that... I forgot that they do so much damage. These things give me the fucking... These are the one enemies that actually give me, like, straight up anxiety. That noise. Taking this with me because this is a powerful weapon. See, I love that. They should have done this all the time. You can't trust him. Even Isaac's fucked up. Delay. Cancel. Delayed. And see, this is why you don't leave corpses around. And I almost killed myself again. It's not a bug, it's a feature, thank you. Where'd that one come from? I don't see a skin flare anywhere. Or if you had the PS3 edition, anytime that you saw a dragon in general, it would just freeze. Remember that? That sure was cool. Ass first. My man. Ass first. See, I forgot how you kill the spitters. I forgot what their weakness was. I think it was to shoot them in the lungs while they were stasis. Wow. No, I didn't know the Watchmen was getting a show on the... Really? How about ass and titties, ass and titties? Come on! Whoops. I'm not a fan, Naked Man. Oh, God. How could this day get any worse? Mondays, am I right, guys? Oh, God. Oh, God, I forgot about this part, too. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. The doomsday clock? You mean just like that? Because I'm doomed, baby. I'm fucking doomed so bad. Jesus Christ, that was so bad. What can I say other than you're welcome? Wow, that was a good shot too. Boy, howdy, I'm a really good shot. Hi, my name's Narrcost. Goddamn kid. Oh no. The comic book Doomsday Clock? Apparently I have it. Was I not supposed to be shooting the cable? I thought that was the secret to that one. I thought I hit it, but apparently I didn't. Oh God, I gotta do it again? My God, I'm so good at this game. Did I ever tell you how good I am about this game? Doing just great jobs all day long. That was like the recent. Oh yeah, I've heard about Pro Jared. I've seen his dick. I saw what happened to his whole subreddit. It's awful. Where am I supposed to be hitting? What am I missing? What am I supposed to be? Am I missing something? Aren't I supposed to be shooting the cable? This game reminds me of Metroid. Yeah, in a super fucked up way, Metroid. Yes, I heard about Pro Jared soliciting underage girls now. It's really fucked up. But yet again, it's everybody in normal boots that ends up being like a hyper fucking scumbag, and it kind of sucks. Because that's like the reason I started watching YouTube, was like people from normal boots. But if you were ever feeling bad about your looks or whatever, Pro Jared was slinging dick. Supposed to be shooting here. What am I missing? Oh, it's the cable at the top. Okay. Got it now. There's a cable at the top that I'm supposed to be shooting. Even though I thought you were just supposed to shoot the rope. But, you know, who doesn't shoot the rope, right? Fellow millennials? No, I saw his dick within hours. I also saw his whole subreddit turn against him in the same amount of hours. Because I couldn't believe it that he would cheat. Especially since he cheated with Ross's wife. Like, that was the gossip tea that I got into hardcore. And he ended his entire goddamn career in 24 hours. He's at 882K? Yikes. Oh, okay. I was just supposed to shoot his arm. Got it. Yeah, unmodded him from his own subreddit.
What happened? I thought we lost you.
Unscheduled stuff. Where am I?
How did you end up there? Hang on. This won't be the most pleasant route, but it'll get you to the Cassini Towers residential sector. Damn it! Timon has the signal again. Keep moving.
Okay.
You're very important to them, Isaac. Hold tight. I'll contact you soon.
No, I don't know why you would cheat either. But I also don't understand why you would solicit dick pics, too. Like, that's my thing. Like, you really didn't think you're gonna get caught? And you really... like, you really did a bunch of shit like that? Like, you're gonna solicit underage women after you're already fucking somebody else's ex-wife. And I liked Pro Jared. Like, I loved Pro Jared's, like, whole DBZ video game, like, retrospective. Thought it was awesome. But yeah, if Pro Jared can sling dick, you can too. So just remember that, folks. Don't ever feel bad. It's what a little confidence will do you. Soliciting underage children, then fucking a friend's wife while having a wife himself. Right. And Pro Jared is an ugly motherfucker. He kind of looks like a fucking doodle of, like, what a kid tries to imagine. Like, when a kid tries to draw his, like, first face, that's what Pro Jared looks like. But he was just out there slinging dick left and right. And that, my friends, is called gaslighting. Oh yeah, he ruined his whole livelihood. He had everything. He was a part of fucking Normal Boots. JonTron, for Christ's sake, come on. And what's weird, too, is, like, nobody's defending him. I haven't, like, found a single person that was like, oh, maybe it was a misunderstanding. Now it's time to kill the kids, I guess. Actually, that dude looks kind of like Pro Jared.
Are the memories coming back to you? They're coming back to me. The good ones. And the bad ones.
I'm just saying, also, when you have everything, and you just fucking throw it away, it's such a heartbreaking fucking thing.
In him, they keep seeing his face.
He'll never have a normal life. God damn it.
Shit, found me.
The javelin gun. But the line gun, this is one of my, that's my second favorite gun. Oh, I don't know. I don't get it, man. I think it's weird because it almost feels like you have to be like a fucking hyper scumbag to be successful. But it's like, I also hate the fact that it's normal boots again. That's what kills me. Like JonTron is kind of rough around the edges. And like JonTron's like my all-time favorite YouTuber. The only reason I stayed on YouTube, like watching YouTube. And he said some pretty fucking racist, crazy shit. But I get that too when you're against somebody that's debating and you have controversial ideals. I get that. But he said some fucked up, stupid shit. Pro Jared's a fucking, I don't even know what you would call it, a sex addict. I don't even say it's a sex addiction. I just think he's a piece of shit.
Hey, Dana, there's this crazy guy that keeps contacting me. I saw him back at the hospital.
Nolan Stross. He was a patient in the project, just like you.
Yeah? What was he doing? What does he want?
He's a psychopath, Isaac. Stay clear of him. He murdered his own wife and child.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Who? Well, JonTron did? JonTron did, and that's what I'm saying. And there's also a part where it's just like, okay, I get it. You got put on the spot, you weren't prepared. You didn't know who you were really going up against. But you know, I have no problem with separating an entertainer from his personal ideology either, but he said some fucked up racist shit. I don't know. I think that's something you have to have. I think you have to be... I think you have to not give a fuck and be willing to do whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? Well, even, what the hell was the guy from Channel Awesome? Jewish, what was it? Jewish Luigi? Jewish Wario? I can't remember now. And all that shit came out when he died. It fucking sucked, man. Like, it's weird. Like, I've met some YouTubers that were fucking decent human beings. Like, legitimately, they cared. But I don't know. It's weird.
Dana,
but a lot of fucking people, man, they don't care.
This looks like a unitology recruitment center.
They don't care as long as they're making money. Yes. They don't give a fuck.
There's an old maintenance access point.
Well, why I can't stay? I want to say the shit hurt me on a personal level.
Into the Cassini Towers. Stay sharp.
No, I didn't expect Pro Jared to be a scumbag. Jew Wario, I think, yeah. I didn't expect him to be a complete piece of shit. Because I honestly, this is how fucked up I am. I thought he was so ugly that he wasn't slinging dick. You know, he got his wife, he locked it down, whatever. Because I loved Pro Jared. Like, I loved some of his videos that he made. They were good. They were entertaining, to say the least. He made up for it. And it just sucks. Like, I don't know. And that's what always worries me. Like, that's always the thing that worries me. Like, there's always a part of me that's like, yeah, I want to be big, I want to be successful. But there's another part of me that every fucking one of these guys that I've looked up to, and there's like definitely a thing of like, don't meet your heroes. You know, it's one of those things. But it's just so much fucking abuse. There's like so much abuse of power, and like I don't get it. Like I don't know if they were like that when they initially came up. Like that's what I would love to do. Is yet to recover from that combo. No, that fucking the pro Jared combo memery that it became. But that's what always worries me. Like what happens? Like if I did like for whatever reason something blew up, I don't know. That scares the fuck out of me. Would I then become like other people? Because how could you, right? If you go from nothing to world famous, would that change you? I don't know. Because inherently by nature would it do it? And how many people started off with the same intentions that I did, got what they want, you know, got where, you know, ideally they couldn't go any further, or they went and blew up. Were they the same way? Were they just as optimistic? And it just got lost along the way, or I don't know. It gets to fucking people's heads. It's weird, and I don't know what it is. Yeah, I kind of want that. Yeah, I don't know. And that's what scares me. And that's what always sucks. Because what if I do find the secret sauce of making something that makes it go? Well, even when JonTron got hit with it. Like that, when all that shit with JonTron came out, that bothered me. Pay the mods, it's right, baby. That was always one of my goals too. Like to be able to pay back people. But I don't know. I don't think, we got some sponsorships and stuff like that, but I always wondered, you know? Like, what do you have to do to get to that spot? And that's what makes me, it's so curious. Like, I can't wait until, like, this kind of retrospective, like, of this time period gets like, the documentary treatment. No, he wasn't as wrong. No. My thing is if you ever fuck somebody else's wife, and if you fuck children or try to fuck children, go fuck yourself. You make the argument all day long that whatever, she was 16 or they were 16, but it doesn't give a fuck what he was doing. It was fucked up. Like doing this, like the Snapchat playing it off like, oh yeah, it's just fun, you know, it's just haha, it's a joke thing. And then he's just sending dick pics to these kids. And then, yeah, that's fucked up. And like, I hope to God that they don't try to pull the mental illness card. And like, because that's what it is. It's just like, I don't think. And the fact that he was just he was a fucking pig about it too. It wasn't like. It wasn't even like he was trying to search for love or anything. He was just being a fucking pig about it. But yeah, I don't know. That's what scares the shit out of me, because I do see fucking people go crazy over this shit all the time. Up and left and divorced their fucking wives or whatever, just because they weren't on with the same mission that they were. Well, you know, and it's kind of like, I don't know. And my feelings on that too is like the sexual abuse is terrible, but like what I don't think people talk about a lot, and I think they need to come up and talk about it more. And I can't talk about it. But I know for a fact, that there are certain streamers that befriend certain people that have a certain amount of wealth and mental illness. I shouldn't even say, or loneliness, and abuse them and try to become their best friend for financial gain on their own end. And that part bothers me too. And I think the creator perspective, and I hope that this is the change too, out of all this situation, and as it probably keeps on going, is that audience members start holding entertainers to a standard and not worshiping everything that they do. Because that's what bothers me the most too, is the abuse of fans onto even on a financial gain. That bothers me the most. And maybe that bothers me the most because I'm not in their shoes. I'm not a full-time entertainer or anything. But I think there's a certain place in hell for people that befriend certain lonely individuals in the community and gaslight them for financial gain. Because I see that all too often. And that sucks. But I'm curious, Narc. I think your positive thing amount of other YouTubers aren't cool with. Give me hope. You? I gotta go. But I'm curious, Narc. I think one positive thing is the amount of other YouTubers that aren't cool with it. Gives me hope. Yeah. It gives me hope. But I don't know. There's also a part where YouTube's fucked up. I'm sorry. YouTube and online entertainment in general is really fucked up for the reason because once somebody else falls, people kick you when you're down. And it's behind, and they kick you when you're down for financial gain and reputation, and that kind of sucks dick. But Pro Jarrett, is he the guy that absolutely 100% fucking deserves it? You betcha. But that's going to be with anything. Oh, that's right, the disco ball of death. But I'm glad that it's been brought to the attention, and now this shit's happening. And then there's that other dude who was doing that creepy shit too. What was his name? He got 10 years for soliciting child pornography. Fuck was his name? He was some vlogging asshole or something. Or no, he was a music guy. I don't know, you just always hope. Oh yeah? You always hope that there's going to be better for the next time. 'Cause I don't know what the hell online entertainment's going to look like in the next couple of years. Yeah, but I don't know. Well, I've never seen a backlash like pro Jared before. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, to have your own mods of your own subreddit to turn against you. I forgot what the hell his name was. Yeah, Austin. Yeah, it was like Austin Taylor or some shit. And he was, ugh. But yeah, I don't know, man. Because this shit does get to people's heads real bad. And that's what sucks. Like, I wish it was more innocent. Yeah, sorry for other Austins that are not that Austin. I feel like you can't trust, and that's the problem too, is like, I kind of want people, alright, you stay cool. Alright, you too, Ninja Panda. Like, that's my thing. Like, that's why I never wanted to be, like, worshipped. I hate the idea of worship.
Dana,
and, like, it's fine for you to be a fan.
You're almost here.
It's fine for you to be, like, a real big fan. It's fine for you to watch every stream. But, like, in the end of the day, it's like, I don't want to be worshipped. Like, I want to be respected, sure. I want people to say, hey, like, Narrcost, he's a pretty good guy. Every 50th stream or so, he's got a good one. He's got a banger coming out. But I do not want it ever to be, like, I can't breathe without you sort of deal. Oh, God. That's why it never happened. Because you wouldn't saw Avatar. Oh, like, it wasn't Avatar like the... It wasn't Avatar the Last Airbender movie, right? Like, yeah, it's all cool. You can be a super fan, you can come to every stream, whatever. But I hate the idea of somebody saying, like, look it, man, I can't breathe without you, I can't... You know, what's your address? What's your phone number? That sort of deal. Like, I don't want to be worshipped. I want to be respected. Like, yeah, he's a good content creator. And that's that. I appreciate what he does. Like, that's about as far as I want that shit to go. I don't want it to ever be like this crazy fucking... You know, like people having seizures when they see you. Get off. Bad. Bad kitty. Well, a lot of them have hidden god complexes. Oh, God. Don't puke in my mouth. Don't puke in my mouth. Don't puke in my mouth. A lot of people... See, and that's what always bothers me, because... Do they... My thing is I like... Okay, I know I beat this fucking dead horse in all the time, too. It's like... I kind of get the God complex thing. Because I always think about it in the perspective of, like... Really, like, if every time you did something, right? If every time you did something, everybody... I would even say everybody. If multiple people at the same time told you what you were doing was the best thing that they ever saw, or it was great, you are going to start to believe it, right? And that's what the case is. If you start doing something, and everybody's telling you, yeah, dude, this is the best thing I've ever seen, keep it up. And that's what ends up happening. Like, yeah, I get it where it gets to people's heads. You have a couple hundred people telling you that. You have a couple thousand people. Now imagine if you had a couple million people telling you that. Like, it would blow, like, that would blow your fucking perspective, because you can't even think about that, because we think about it in normal terms, right? If a room full of people applauded for you, no, you have Doom and Outlast to be God in. Perfect. The Church of Unitology.
It's Timon! He's found you! Into the church, hurry!
Like, you know, even if, like, 10 people... Like, if 10 people apply for something that you performed for, like, you're gonna feel pretty good about it. You're gonna be like, oh, fuck yeah, man, maybe there's something to
It's one
it.
of the few places on Titan Station that Timon can't monitor. Separation of church and state.
No, Dana, we shouldn't be in here. This is the last place we want to be right now.
But, like, now, you have to put that into the perspective. But I have 100% shit on your face every post in that game. Who knew it was a service to keep you grounded?
Room at the top of the church.
Well, no, I think I've accepted that at any given time. Like, even... Doesn't even matter if I'm good at a game or not, I still suck, and I'm cool with that. Keep me humble, dog. But yeah, it's one of those things. I don't know. It's hard to put into perspective. Yeah, that's what we're doing it for, to keep him grounded. Alright, ladies and gents, I actually have some company that looks like they just showed up here. So I have to give it a night for now. But thank you for the conversations. Maybe I'll do a video piece on Mr. Pro Jared. Maybe I'll just do a sit and talk. But I don't know. But let's go and raid. Because it looks like the YouTube little glitch is in full effect where we're not listed from what I'm showing. I'm going to go and get some food. Have a good night. Alright, System Meltdown. But let's do it. Even if we're tiny, we're powerful. Let's go and raid real quick. Let's see who's online.
A City Skylines
raid.
stream.
We're gonna go to Stingray.
I'm really getting into that game again. I've been watching a lot of videos on it and playing it a little bit and stuff.